Hi guys and welcome back to Sports Gamer HD and welcome back to another episode of the QPR series. Today we're just at the end of January, so we're going to recap the January transfer window as well as the previous month's fixtures, and we've got a live com against Southampton for you, so let's jump on right into it. First player we brought in was Mohamed Sissoko on a loan deal from PSG. Now even though we've got no transfer budget, I did manage to bring 3 players in on loan, 2 from PSG. One of them was Mohamed Sissoko, and as you can see he's a 3.5 star rated player and can play as an anchor man or a ball-winning midfielder. I'll probably use him as. Now, his stats attributes lend themselves well to these roles, with tackling of 17, heading 16, marking 14, teamwork and work rate good, strength really good, stamina, balance, he's aggressive, brave, he's got everything. So, really solid player. I believe he used to be at Liverpool, I think it was. If I can click it. Yeah, he used to be at Liverpool, so he knows the Premier League. It's a really good deal. I'm only paying 50% of his wages. Next one was Diego Perotti from Sevilla. Again, an Argentine attacking midfielder. Can play left wing, right wing, or the central attacking mid-role. His attributes are like 17 dribbling, 15 technique, 15 crossing, 15 corners, 14 passing, 13 first touch, 17 flair. Off the ball really good. Fairly quick. Stamina's a little bit low, but we can work on that with his training. He's already played twice for Argentina, so this guy's another awesome player. And we'll add competition to Thomas Ince on the left wing. Then Marco Verratti was our final signing. Now this guy's always been a wonder kid on FM games. He used to be at Pescara, now at PSG. And he wasn't getting enough game time with them in January, up till January, so they've loaned him out to me. Hopefully he can be a first team player for us. He's already a 4.5 star rated player. And this guy's just going to be awesome. I mean, at 20 years old, with attributes 16 technique, 15 passing, 15 first touch, 14 dribbling, 16 creativity, 18 flair, 16 agility. He's reasonably quick for a midfielder. This guy is an awesome player. He's going to be incredible for us this season. Well, for the latter half of this season, and hopefully I can bring him in next year on a loan deal. I doubt I'll be able to buy him, but loan deal next year maybe, because I believe he's going to be amazing. He's not even played for us yet, and I know he's going to be amazing. A few players left us. Sean Derry went to Sheffield Wednesday for 100,000. Wilfred Zaha went out on loan to Millwall, and DJ Campbell went on loan to Bournemouth. They're the notable ones. Wilfred Zaha wasn't getting enough game time. I think he only had like 2 appearances up till January because his stats just aren't good enough to get in the team. And when those a couple of appearances weren't great, and his reserve team appearances weren't very good either. So his average rating was always really low. And because if I'm going to play him up front, he's got to compete with Dribble Cisse. Bobby Zamora's been a decent form. Cisse's hit a little bit of form lately. Admilson's been okay lately, and with a finishing of 9, it's not really enough to compete and warrant a first team place in the Premier League. So then that leads me to think, do I play him on the wing? And then he's got to compete with Sidney Sam, who's been amazing this season, and Thomas Ince, who's also been really good this season. And also, if he's going to make a place on the bench to play as come off the bench, he's got to compete with Junior Hoylett, Sean Wright-Phillips, Park Ji-sung. Now he's got to compete with Diego Perotti, and all these players are above him in the pecking order. So I just loaned him out, let him have this next half of this season, match. They're going to play him all the time, so he's going to get loads of match experience, and then maybe loan him out next year and bring him back for season 3. I don't know. We'll see how if he develops at all, but I think it's just better for his development and better. It just makes more sense to loan him out and then hopefully get a return for our investment, and he'll become a good player. With regards to fixtures this last month have been very inconsistent and frustrating at times. We obviously lost 4-2 to Newcastle in our last episode's live com, which was really harsh considering we were winning at half time, I think we were, and then we conceded 4 goals. It's been a while since I played the save, so I'm doing it again from memory. Dribble Cisse got both of our goals. We then went on to draw 2-2 in the FA Cup away at Bolton. Andre Fowlin and Dribble Cisse got the goal again, so he's hit the form. And this proved to be really frustrating, not just because we drew to a championship team in the FA Cup, but because we had to play a replay, which means we got a backlog of fixtures, and January's always busy enough, so it wasn't ideal. Fatigue did set in a lot, but we soldiered through, and beat Everton 2-0. Adel Tarap, Sydney Sam scored. So, all good there, unbeaten. Then Bolton in the replay at our place beat them 2-0. Park Ji-sung, Thomas Ince getting the goals. So I was thinking at this point, we've finally hit some form. No. Went to Wigan, lost 2-1. Pierre Skeltenbred, I don't know how you say his name. I think that's how you say it. He scored, but we still lost 2-1. So that was really disappointing. But then we went to Old Trafford, and doesn't matter what game you're on, Football Manager or FIFA, it doesn't matter. Manchester United are always really almost impossible to beat at times at Old Trafford. I know obviously you can beat them. It's not like fixed, but it's really hard. And we lost 8-2. Yep, 8-2. Junior Hoyt scored. Espanganari got our goals. Those two. And we were drawing 2-2 at half time, and we conceded 6 goals in 45 minutes. So that says a lot about the mental strength of our defence, and I'll talk about that during the live com today. But that was appalling. But then we bounced back and drew 2-2 away in the FA Cup against Bury. Now, this was almost as annoying as the Man United defeat, considering they are a lower league team and we should be beating them 3-4, 5-0. And we only managed to come back from a 2-0. We were losing 2-0 until 20 minutes to go. And, we were losing 2-0 going into the second half. And Admilson scored and Nadim Anua. And, that wasn't good at all. And it means backlog of fixtures. But then, it's just crazy, because then we went on to play Tottenham just a couple of days later and beat them 2-1 at home in the Premier League. Jureza Corre and Sydney Sam getting the goals. So, really inconsistent. So, I don't know how today's live com is going to go against them. Especially considering that they are bottom of the league. We are amazingly sitting in 12th, just behind Newcastle. Still, that's amazing considering how poor we've been this season. I need to plug my battery in. Hang on. Sorry about that. It's amazing that we've managed to still be in 12th, and considering how inconsistent we've been. And we're not that far off a good top half finish, but then at the same time, we're only how many points off relegation? 12 points off of Norwich, who are in the relegation zone. So we're really in that mid-table spot at the moment, where we could either be dragged into a relegation fight or push for a top half finish. So I don't know how it's going to go. We've only got like 13 games to go in the Premier League season, but today we should beat Southampton. They're rock bottom of the league, and they've been there for quite a lot of the season. I seem to think. I want to say they've been there a lot of the season. Well, they've definitely been down there, so we should be putting them away comfortably. But how inconsistent we've been, I don't know how it's going to go. Since the defeat to Manchester United, I've come up with a new tactic, and it's to address the defensive issues more than anything, but still be attacking at the same time. And it's a 5-3. I don't know what you want to call that. A 5-4-1, maybe. I don't know. These wing backs are set to automatic, so they drop in defence, and they also help out on attack as well. So it's a 5-man defence, and the 3 defenders are in there just to help out the goalkeeper, really, because he's been left so exposed, and I don't know, it's just worked in the last couple of games, so we'll see how it goes. Sissoko sits in the anchorman role, again drops back, helps the defence out, and then both the wingers are inside forwards to help out the poacher of a striker, so they get in, they sort of cut in on attack, and then the wing backs have to get up and down the wing and help out defence as well as providing the width. So it's a bit of an odd formation, but it's worked so far, so we'll have to see how it goes. I don't want to change to a more attacking formation against Southampton, because I know it'll just backfire on me and we'll just lose. So we'll stick with what is done okay lately. And play. Moretti kicks off, back to Sissoko, Corre. Okay, cut the highlights straight away. Anton Ferdinand still seems to have problems blending into the squad. That makes no sense. Here we go. Can we score a goal, Anton Ferdinand? Goal straight away, Anton Ferdinand. He can't blend into the team, but he can score goals from set pieces. That's great. 1-0 after just under 10 minutes. You can see, counter-attack formation. We've had no possession at all, which is complete opposite to what we've had all season. We've had really strong high possession, but they've had a player sending off. They've had Danny Fox sent off as well for violent conduct. What did he do? Run up and punch the player. So we've had no possession at all, but we're making better use of what possession we do have, clearly. Until now, because they're now going to have jinxed it, because they're going to score. Davis, punching, whatever you say his name is, Rodriguez, Young, get up the pitch. Good. Edmilson, Young, Edmilson. Someone help him out, come on the inside forwards. Sydney Sam, cuts inside. Hits it, no, Buzzwinger, there you go, that's the width, the wing back. That's good. Drop deeper. There we go. I've noticed this year's game is a lot harder than previous FMs, but it's more realistic at the same time. So it's what we've been asking for, but it's so frustrating at times. But I don't know. It's good. I really do like this year's game. I genuinely do, but very, very, very frustrating considering how inconsistent we are. But it's realistic because QPR are inconsistent. Well, they're consistent at not winning because, again, they didn't win today against... Who are they playing? Reading. They didn't win against Reading. Julio Cesar saves that. So it's consistent in that way. Well, not realist. It's realistic in that way, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. There you go. We just scored. Conceded. Jose Fonte scored. So dropped down to 12th again. So that's not ideal. We struggled to keep possession so far. That's an understatement. But yeah. Oh, you're kidding me. Davis has scored off the post. Great. 2-1 down. Urgh. Come on. Right. Aggressively tell them, where's your passion, lads? There we go. I don't want to change to an attacking formation because we may just crumble like we did against Manchester United again. And I don't want that to happen. Penalty come off. Junior Hoylett go on, and we'll leave it at that to start the half off. I think I've since obviously now the editor is now available since the full release of the game. Sydney Sam swings across in. Anton Ferdinand. Sam, get it back in the box. Goal. Anua. No. Own goal? Anua, own goal? Own goal? Who scored it? Anua. They classify that as an Anua goal. Good. 2-2. Now, come on, let's get a winner. So again, a set piece. The set pieces are working pretty well at the moment. Since the editor's been out, I've done a bit of digging into QPR, and we have an underwriter. Apparently, Tony Fernandez is an underwriter. Now that helps because here we go. Can we score again for another set piece? Verratti. Oh, made him work. Is that penalty? Go on, Verratti, finish it, finish it, finish it. 3-2. There we go. Good stuff. Goal came from another set piece because we won the penalty off the set piece. But yeah, good stuff. 3-2. Hopefully we can hold on now. I need to make a change though because about 70 minutes gone. But yeah, we got an underwriter, which is unrealistic when you think about it because they've got, I would say they've got a foreground or at least a background sugar daddy. Given how much they've been spending and how willing he is to spend all the time. So that's unrealistic, I think. But it's helpful because it means at the end of the season he'll wipe off the debts, which is handy because we are set to lose millions this year, and the board are currently telling me to start selling players off to help ease the financial issues at the club. So hopefully he'll write the debts off at the end of the season, but knowing this game, he probably won't. But hopefully he will. But I think that is wrong. I think they need to have a background or foreground sugar daddy because of how much they've been spending and how willing they are to spend. So yeah, I'm not confident of getting a big transfer budget next season, particularly because we're not going to qualify for any European competitions unless we win the FA Cup amazingly, which I'm highly undoubtful of. Or highly doubtful of, is the word I should say. We won 3-2. Good stuff. No? Oh, God, no. Oh, there we go. 3-2. Oh, I thought that was going to be one last highlight and they score. Right, good stuff. Right, passionately tell them what a comeback. There we go. Good stuff. Right. Where's that leave us in the table? 11th. We've moved up one place, but crucially, we are now 12 points off relegation zone. I can't remember how much we were originally. I can't remember. We won 3-2 there. So that tactic has worked again. So pretty good stuff. So I'll crack on now with February, and I'll come back to you at the end of it, and hopefully bring you a much more consistent month of winning, I hope. So leave a like for the win. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch TV. I'll put the links to my accounts in the my channels in the description. So follow me on that. I plan to do a lot of live streaming on Twitch TV. Probably live stream a new series I've got planned on that instead of making it on YouTube. So I'll do two different things, I guess. And also follow me on Twitter because I tweet out when I'm going to be live streaming. I guess I will be. So follow me on those. I will leave them in the description. So leave a like on this video for the win and for losing 8-2 to Manchester United, I guess. Leave comments on what you think of the game so far. Do you think it's realistic or just stupidly hard? And what do you think of the underwriter? Do you think that's realistic again or unrealistic? So leave your comments on that, and I'll see you guys next time.